Yeah. So, speaking of heroes, there was a traffic stop last year.
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
Is this violent?
Open the door slowly and step out.
It looks like it. There's a white dude with a gun. Of course it's going to be violent.
Get out the car. Open the door slowly.
Well, it's important to remember that
Get out of the car now.
all races use guns.
Open the door. Get out the
and
car.
commit offensive violence against people. This is a video, though, of absolute heroes.
Keep your hands outside the
Do we
window.
know where this is happening?
This is in
Keep your
Virginia.
hands outside
Whereabouts
the
in
window.
Virginia?
Get out of the car
Windsor.
now. Get out of the car now.
I never heard of
Get
that.
out of the car now.
I heard of Windsor, Ontario. Police are
Get
just
out of the
as
car
crazy.
now. Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I learned to obey. Get out of the car.
Listen to that hero.
Get out of
Wow.
the car now. What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
Like, what is it? Is that a racist thing, or is he a big Metallica
You're
fan?
fixing
Or
to ride the
Now.
lightning.
Oh, he is
Get
black.
out of the car.
I couldn't tell.
Just get out of the car.
which,
Work
like,
with us
riding
and talk.
the lightning
Get
is
out the car. You
a
received an order. Obey.
referring to executing somebody in an electric
Lightning,
chair.
yeah.
So that's
Yep.
a wild thing to just say.
Yeah, you should be. Get
Holy
out.
shit.
Get out. Get out the car. Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crime.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For
for.
traffic.
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for obstruction of justice.
At this point, you're under arrest. Oh wait. I can't arrest him unless he's being charged with something. So now I have to backtrack and say,
Yeah.
you are being detained.
And he just said just for a traffic violation.
So what happened is he had he didn't have a license plate. He had like a cardboard license plate in his back window.
Brand new vehicle.
Brand new vehicle, or change
Yeah.
of title, or brand new plates, whatever.
Right.
And so they pulled him over. Now, this guy didn't pull over right away. It was like a quarter of a mile, half a mile or something, and he waited till there was a lit public gas station. to
Which
pull
they
over.
tell you to do.
Yes, I was just going
Which
to
they
say
tell
that.
you to do. So then this occurred, right? So that's where we're at.
where we're
now.
at.
Yeah.
You know, he pulls over. They come out with guns immediately. He's got his hands out the window. The main cop, this guy that you're seeing right now, you don't see the other cop.
No.
But this guy is like younger, and he looks like at times it looks like he's like.
He's not sure of what's going on. Like, he doesn't want to do this. He does not want to participate.
It doesn't seem like he wants to do it.
Right.
All right. But the guy the body cam is attached
He's
to.
very, very timid.
He's the guy the body cam is attached to, though, is extremely aggressive.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's on steroids.
you're gonna ride the lightning, son.
Gonna ride the lightning, son.
Violation. I
Dude
do not
makes
have to be
moonshine
out
if he's in Virginia.
Really?
While I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
your hands off me.
Get out of the-
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not a
Get your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Whoa,
get out of the
whoa,
car
they're
now.
gonna mace this
Get
guy?
out of the car now.
Sir, I'm trying to talk
Get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk
The timid
Get out.
cop is like,
Relax.
listen, man, I'm trying
Get
to
out.
help you.
Relax.
Get out of the car right now. Now.
This is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this
He's
country.
in his
This is how you
uniform.
treat
Back up, Daniel.
Holy
I didn't
cow.
do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Daniel.
What's going? Hold on.
What?
Watch it.
So, he's like 2 inches from his eyes shooting mace right at his face.
Yeah, mace or pepper spray or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
How the fuck is he going to get out of the car? You just
Get out of the
maced
car
his
now.
ass.
Sir, just get out of the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
The-
Get out of the car now.
Fucked up. You guys really fucked up.
Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now.
At least open the fucking door for him.
I don't even
Have some
wanna be
chivalry.
fucking-
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please-
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're
Oh,
gonna
that
do
timid
what you're told.
cop is
Get out of
scared.
the car.
Look,
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the. Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Yeah, like I'm assuming if that timid cop, he's obviously not the superior, right? The guy with the body cam is probably the superior. But that guy, it doesn't seem like he'd be doing. We're speculating, right?
Yeah.
We're just assuming and speculating, whatever. But I bet that guy wouldn't be handling it like this.
No,
like,
if he was in charge, no, that timid cop would have
Been nice.
Wow.
Like even when he was like back
Reasonable.
up,
Yeah.
he was like the body cam cop. He was like back up, back up. He backed up, and then after a second, he went back in and he was like, "Hey, buddy, like let's just get out of the car,"
Right.
you know. And he was trying to open up the door, but
Hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please.
He,
Please. Look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist, Corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off.
oh,
and
now
get out
you're
of the
going to
car.
show some fucking
You made this way
respect,
more difficult than it had to
Lieutenant.
be.
You
just
piece
complied.
of shit.
Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am. Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about what's
ground
going
now.
on?
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
Because you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up. Sir, well, just this is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's where the video ends.
It is fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fucked up that he didn't get out of the car when he was told these are heroes. These are our heroes, and they're protecting.
Who the fuck are you talking about being a hero?
Oh, those cops. Cops are
Oh
heroes,
my
right?
God, that is a fucking piece of shit move right there.
Cops are heroes. Aren't
That
cops
that
heroes?
is not a fucking hero.
But cops are heroes,
Oh
right?
my God.
Aren't cops heroes?
This is hero versus hero.
Yeah, it's heroes versus heroes. Now, I
No.
looked it up, and this guy is a medic, right?
Yeah.
So he probably hasn't killed too many
No, I'm
civilians.
sure he's probably saved a lot of fucking lives.
He's probably saved a lot of lives, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But those two cops are heroes, you know? I mean,
Absolutely not.
no?
No. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
But they were helping that guy. Weren't they helping him?
No. What?
Yeah, they were
No,
helping
don't try
him.
to just get a fucking reaction out of me, because that was not help.
Well, I mean, they didn't shoot him. You know? They could have shot him. I mean,
They maced him for no fucking reason.
well, he wouldn't get out of the
The
car.
cops tell you
Look,
to
if-
pull into
if
a lit
cop-
place.
If a cop tells you to do something, you have to do it.
He did. Police tell us all the time to find a lit area when you pull over, just in case, right? Because look at all the cases of the people pretending to be police officers, and those people who pull over in dark areas end up missing. So what did this guy do? Didn't know what was going on. He pulled up into a lit area. Then you got old fucking timid Timmy, who doesn't know how to hold a fucking gun, standing behind the goddamn vehicle, just pulled. And then you've got Brutus the Barber Beefcake with a body cam.
I like how you commented. Hold
Telling
on. I like how
people
you
to
commented.
fucking ride
Hold
the
on.
lightning.
I like how you commented on how he was holding the gun because he was limp wristing that
He
gun.
was limp. Yeah, he was just shaking. The fuck, man? No, this is not any type of hero situation.
Oh,
This
all cops are heroes. All cops are heroes.
Oh,
100% all the time.
Chege loves the drama.
Cops are just, you know, so this is just a rough situation because it's like you got a troop who's a hero and then you got cops who are heroes.
No, this is not a
And
rough
then
situation.
The heroes are fighting. It's almost like you're watching like Batman versus Superman, you know?
No.
It's like the heroes
Not
are
at all.
fighting,
Not at all.
It kind of is.
you know?
Hero versus hero.
All right, so we've had our little banter here. Let's hear what Leah has to say about this.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
Hey, by the way, I'm being completely sarcastic calling the cops heroes.
Yeah, I fucking know that,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
you
all
are
right.
still trying to get a reaction out of me.
No,
and
I wasn't. I thought you were going to go
buttons to hit.
along. I thought you were going to go along with
Oh
it.
hell!
and
I
we
would
were gonna
never
do a little
ever go along
satirical
with
bit.
that. That is not no satire.
No, you got right to his heart.
You hit me. That the whole Asian shit earlier. Now this.
He's
God
fired up.
Damn it. Come on, baby girl. Let's hear what you got to say.
I always take this into the consideration of like, what would I do in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a good idea to go to a well-lit place. You can put your hazards on. They say that. You can put your hazards on. That tells the cop that you're going to a place,
Right.
okay? Going to the place, I mean, you can see he was trying to be a little bit not cooperative. But he was putting his hands out in a peaceful resistance.
Because he was scared to get out. He said, I'm scared to get out of the vehicle. And then the cop goes, you should be.
Yeah. So in my mind, he's doing the right thing. He's saying, here's my hands.
Right.
I mean, the guy
Yeah.
did try to open the door, but, who knows in that type of situation, you reach down to unlock it so he can open any of it. I understand that he would be especially scared. I don't know. Because if I was in that situation, I don't feel like a cop, me personally, would take it to that level because I am a woman.
Yeah, you could have just started crying. Like,
Yeah.
women have this power. They can just start crying, and men are just like, oh.
Actually, I just have to have a mini skirt on.
Well, if you want to go the sexual route, you can go the sexual route. But
A mini skirt? Me wearing a mini skirt is sexual? Don't I have the freedom to just wear a mini skirt? Because I want to wear a mini skirt?
You know what? Because
cop
we are
thinks it's
100%
sexual.
inclusive here. You do have that right.
So I got out of a ticket, I swear
Yeah,
to God, because of
yeah.
my mini skirt one time.
Right, but break that down.
I didn't flash it. He
But-
just
but
saw I
break-
had it on.
Right, exactly. And so
He wanted to
that's
be favorable
sexual
to me.
To him. It's not that you did anything
Right.
sexual. Just the fact that you're a female wearing a miniskirt.
Yeah.
The
Or if I
cop
start
is just
crying.
like, oh, I don't
And,
want
and if
Or I could start
we're
crying.
talking about a dude who uses phrases like "you're about to ride the lightning,"
Yeah.
he automatically is first looking at titties.
No, I would be
then he
crying.
is moving down, and if he sees skin, he is automatically.
But there wasn't no titties here. There wasn't no titties.
because there was
He-
no female. But we're talking
Right.
about
I'm just saying,
situation
when
with
I'm
her.
analyzing this, I think of my own
Yeah.
situation and what would I do. And I don't feel like I would be in that type of situation because I'm a woman and that the male cop has not an incentive, but instinct to react more aggressively because he's in more of a threat with another male as
he-
opposed to a female.
Perceived threat.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
the threats are actual threats,
Yeah.
and then not actual threats, and then perceived threats.
Right.
You know, so somebody could perceive something as a threat, and
I'm not a threatening person
right.
visually, physically.
Was this gentleman a threatening person?
Didn't seem like it to me. I thought he was white for a while until they got closer.
Okay, well, okay, great, boom, there you go.
I was like, "Where's he going with this? White on
But
white? What is
yeah,
this?"
I stared with my mouth open for a little bit here because I couldn't believe what the hell.
I
was
can believe
happening.
it.
Mind you,
I can
mind you,
believe it.
Too, listen, these past 2-3 years, everything that's been caught on camera, everything that's been going
going
down
on for longer than that.
It has been, but it's
Yeah,
so
it's been
it's
going
so
on. Rodney
in
King.
front of our faces.
Been
now.
going on since the inception of Metropolitan Police Force.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how long
No,
it's
that's
been going
true.
on.
That's true. I think he means the broadcasting of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. All of this, every single time somebody gets arrested, somebody does something, there's a phone, there's a body cam, there's something in your face. And this is what we see all the time. But we sit there and
I mean,
we just
there's a lot
said-
you don't see too.
You just said I would be non-threatening. This guy was non-threatening.
But think of it from the cop's perspective where he's following this guy. He's not pulling over. He's probably calling his backup, getting all pissed because he is the authority and you need to respect authority. So he's
just
getting
on that one
charged
guy.
up.
Yeah, he was
Calling for backup.
100% charged up.
By the
But then
time
you
they
got-
pulled him over, they were ready to bust
like
his
I said,
ass.
Timmy fucking timid. Like that would have, I guarantee that would have been 100% different situation if Goldilocks was was taking care of business instead of fucking metalhead Metallica dude. Just
Well, you got the same thing with the Derek Chauvin situation with George Floyd, where you had Derek Chauvin, who was had more experience. He had young guys with him that were only a few days on the job after academy or whatever. And him, if you have somebody under you, you're trying to be, you don't want to, end up in a situation where you're going to look like a fool when you're trying to show these young guys how to do it. So this seemed very similar to me, where someone's in a higher authority. Right. So he may be going over and above.
That's two good points.
Because he's trying to show that, this is how you handle a situation. And he doesn't want to be, if he's being challenged, he wants to win that challenge to show his underlings that, I'm top dog.
Yeah, very similar.
But don't you think as maybe this is going above and beyond and thinking as being somebody in a mentoring position, don't you think they should be able to read the fucking room? Like, this guy couldn't tell that his partner was scared out of his fucking mind when his gun is just shaking like he's got Tourette's? Like,
no, because you're all in. This is a live performance. You don't have time to
I'm in live performances all the time, and I can still read the room. Well, I can still tell when somebody is scared.
Too much credit.
Oh God. Okay. All right. No, I 100%.
Yeah,
there you go.
And we'd have to. I'm very curious. I'll look it up and post it on the screen when I edit this. But it'd be very interesting to know that other cop that were the timid Timmy. That we're calling him.
Yeah.
I'd be very interested to know, like, how many years he's been on the job and what his
high school.
And then
just looked like he graduated.
How old the main cop is with the body cap.
I guarantee you it's 2 years into the force. That's it. 2 fucking years.
No, but I'm talking about the body cap.
That's what I'm talking that's what I'm talking about. Old timid Timmy, he just got out. He's just ready to fucking run the streets of Windsor, Virginia. Yeah. And then my dude has been there for 2 years, so he thinks he's fucking Nash Bridges.
He's got something to prove.
He's got something to prove. I'm going to show Timmy this is how you take care of a perp.
Yeah.
All right. So, I doubt it. The body cam cop, I bet he's 55.
He sounded older.
I bet he's 50, 55. Just to ride the lightning. I'm not from the South. I don't know the vernacular, but just the fact that
he was showing off.
You're ready to ride the lightning. Like, what the fuck?
And I bet you with these body cameras, maybe there's more improv like this where they feel the need to show off.
Where cops
some badass.
They prepare like taglines and shit.
Exactly.
Man,
who's the law now?
I just want to say that I don't agree with any of what happened there, and
no, nobody does.
Wow.
I mean, some people might, but nobody here.
I'm just very curious as to, like, when you know how there's they fly the blue line flag, cop supporters, right?
Yeah, bootlickers.
Those people, yes.
How many of them would be associated with that?
Let me finish.
That's okay.
Let me finish.
You're right.
How many of them who, odds are, those type of people also support the military?
Right.
I'd love to get one of those people and see, you know what I mean? Like, because it's like, what do you do? It's like, oh, there's the military. Like, to me, let's say I believed in government's hierarchical structure. To me, it's like a cop telling a military guy what to do is like a apprentice plumber telling a master plumber what to do.
I thought that too.
Maybe a bad analogy, but
where's the hierarchy here?
You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. I saw where you were going, and it's like when you're talking about the ones who fly the Blue Lives Matter flags and are also the ones that are support your military, support everything else. Like, what are they seeing during this? How are
they processing?
Right. And where's the conflict here? Are they just like looking at this like it's a Saturday night UFC match, and they're going for
who's the bad guy?
Yeah, who's the who's the heel and
Batman
who's
versus
not?
Superman.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
yes.
Like
you brought it around, and I see where you're going.
Yep.
I do like the point she brought up earlier, though, about he could have had his hazards on. Now I'm just going to say that, right? Could have had the hazards on, showing that he was taking it a little bit further to get to a well-lit area.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That makes 100% sense, but sometimes we're not thinking in the moment there. We're just thinking, I'm getting pulled over. Let me find an area to pull over. Also, we don't know what that road was like. They could have been on a bridge. That could have been a ditch on the side where it's just dangerous to pull off.
Sure.
Right. Or it could
And
just
if we're talking, so I used to live in Virginia, right? And I know the outskirts and the backwoods of Virginia. And there's a lot of places that you don't want to pull off to, especially because of the woods and the forests that are there. There's no gators in Virginia, but there are some country folk that live in the hills. Not quite like West Virginia, but
Some
pretty
hill people.
close, yeah. And as a black man
I was gonna say,
driving through Virginia,
not an ally.
and I'm assuming he's not from, Richmond or Virginia Beach, right?
You don't know.
He's in Windsor, Virginia. I don't know that's at, but that's some backwoods shit. I'd be scared. I'd be afraid.
When I first saw the video, when I first saw the video, it said Windsor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking, why is Windsor cops got American flags on now? It's like, Jesus, what is happening to the world? Like, but what was I going to say? So like anytime I see a video, this is just nuance, right?
Yeah.
This is nuance. It's like with the Asian hate thing and asking where you're from. I'm just saying. I'm not saying one thing is a. So I've been pulled over by the cops lots of times. I'm white, right? But when I was young, my mom told me never fuck with the cops. They can kill you. Mm-hmm. I'm white, and my mom told me that shit.
Yep.
So whenever I'm around cops, if I get pulled over, I mean, I'm
nervous.
No, I'm a little bit problematic, but stop finishing my thought.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
The only time.
Jesus Christ.
I've been trying.
I'm trying to guess right.
Jesus Christ, that's another thing he's got to fucking edit out.
It's another thing I got to edit. No. But it's like this situation, I would have gotten out of the car.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right situation because we've seen lots of videos where cops shoot people, when they're doing the right thing. The one guy, Philando Castile, I believe, it's like he told the cop, like, I have a licensed firearm. I have and the cop just flips out and starts fucking emptying his magazine. So I don't know, right? Just my thoughts are, it's like, just do what they say and fight them in fucking court later. I mean, that's
unless you're dead.
That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. I don't know, but like in this situation, so he's suing, right?
Yeah.
He's suing, and he's probably going to get a shit ton of money.
Hopefully.
And that money isn't going to come from that cop who did this fucking repugnant shit. Right. It's going to come from the city's insurance policy, and maybe that cop gets moved or who knows, whatever, but the odds of him being charged and found guilty of anything are slim to fucking none.
Yeah.
And that cost just goes back to taxpayers. And it's like, what? That's why when people are like, oh, you got to pay your taxes. It's like, all right, well, what are my taxes going to? Are they going to fund liable insurance lawsuits because cops are out there doing retarded shit that is completely unnecessary? Like, they could have not even pulled that guy over and nothing bad would have happened.
Exactly.
Like, even if they pulled him over for just the license plate thing, who cares? Well, it's a fucking license plate. Who gives a shit? It doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's a different story a little bit when it's like cops are after somebody because it's a suspected murderer.
Right.
Like somebody's got a murderer, and who knows, that shit might even be made up. Who knows? But at least that incentive makes a little bit more sense to pull somebody over and aggress against them, right? If they robbed a bank or they assaulted somebody or they murdered somebody or allegedly, right? It's like, whatever, I get that. But it's like, this guy's got a fucking cardboard license plate. Like, who cares? They could have never pulled him over and none of this shit would have happened and nobody would have been hurt by it.
I mean, same with George Floyd. He had a counterfeit 20. They need to come and pull guns. I mean, they didn't pull guns. I guess they pulled a knee. But is that a crime worth someone dying for, having a counterfeit $20 bill, selling a Lucy cigarette? I mean, you fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks.
Yeah, exactly. who gives a shit about? And then it comes back to laws.
Petty crimes.
Where it's like when you have all these laws where cops have to enforce laws that are fucking stupid, like cigarettes. There shouldn't be any fucking laws about cigarettes. It's like if you want to buy cigarettes or make cigarettes or sell cigarettes.
It's about the taxes. It's about the taxes.
But it's about the taxes. So when it's because of the taxes, you gotta have the stamp on them, and you can't sell loosies because you're making money without giving the state any of your profits from selling the loosies.
You're not a tobacco dealer.
Yeah, you're not a licensed tobacco dealer.
Tobacco dealer.
Are you selling these plants without a license, sir?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, super fun stuff. Those are the heroes. Those are the heroes that are out there to
spy versus spy, hero versus hero. That's all That's what my takeaway.
Yeah, I wish one of us were like military people.
I don't.
Or no, I don't either. Except, you know what I was thinking about? Like,
you know what?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, military doesn't want people melting.
U.S. military does not supply Diet Coke.
You can't kick in doors in small villages in Afghanistan if you're going to melt.
Yeah, or have your period.
Or bleed all over the place.
Or have a baby.
You filthy, you dirty, you filthy woman.
How am I supposed to change my tampon if I'm like at post?
And then you're kicking in the door to some family's house and
I just start breastfeeding the baby.
And the old guy just smells. He smells your menstruation.
So I'm a little confused here. Is that a joke, or because I know a lot of females who were in the military active duty.
It's a liability.
They loved it.
A debilitation. I'm just picturing myself.
They shot people.